Chaos. That's the only word that captures what unfolded before the world's eyes. What was meant to be a demonstration of American strength and leadership became a theater of confusion and decline. A president standing next to the leader of Poland could not string together coherent thoughts, his sentences sputtering like a broken engine. And what followed after the cameras dimmed was even worse. A late-night spectacle of trolling, denial, and cruelty. Instead of statesmanship, America saw a meltdown. Instead of clarity, we got chaos. And once again, Donald Trump's plan backfired. But tonight, we place this not in the court of public opinion alone, but in the courtroom of history. And in that courtroom, the rules are clear. Testimony matters, evidence matters, truth matters, and yes, we cross-examine. So let's begin. Under oath, yes or no, did the President of the United States call Epstein's survivors hoaxes? Yes. Under oath, yes or no, did he dismiss their stories as Democratic tricks? Yes. Under oath, yes or no, did he do so while survivors were giving sworn testimony on Capitol Hill? Again, yes. The record is clear. The math isn't mathing. Exhibit A, the Oval Office press conference. Observers watched a president malfunction, not once, not twice, but repeatedly. Glitches in thought, contradictions mid-sentence, answers collapsing before they began. Was this a portrait of strength, or was this evidence of unfitness for the highest office in the land? The Constitution, imagined as a weary but vigilant judge, answers from the bench. I was written to guard against exactly this. Exhibit B, the late-night posting spree. Rather than preparing for global summits or meeting with allies, the President of the United States was posting AI-generated caricatures of political rivals. Rosie O'Donnell, stripped of imaginary citizenship. Adam Schiff, reduced to meme fodder. Gavin Newsom, mocked. Chris Christie turned into a sumo wrestler. Juvenile posts delivered from the most powerful office in the world. Is this governing, or is this evidence of a man so consumed with spite that leadership has become parody? Exhibit C, the survivors themselves. Women who endured unspeakable abuse stood before cameras and told their stories, clear, consistent, courageous. Some even admitted they had once supported Trump, believing his promise to release the files. That is testimony under oath, offered at great personal cost. And how did the president respond? He called them fakes. He called them operatives. He mocked their pain. Imagine for one moment a courtroom where a judge silences a victim like that. Would that be justice, or would that be contempt of court? Let us cross-examine further. Survivors ask the most piercing question of all. If it's not you, then who are you hiding for? That question cuts deeper than any lawyer's trap. Because the files exist. 34,000 documents, many still unreleased. Flight logs, depositions, a black book. Trump's name is there. In the records, in Epstein's boasts, on his desk in a framed photo. And yet, the files remain hidden. Why? If innocence is clear, why conceal? If truth exonerates, why bury it? The math isn't mathing. And here, the Constitution itself rises to speak. Picture it alive, parchment and ink given voice. I safeguard the rights of the injured. I require testimony to be honored, not ridiculed. I command accountability, not evasion. When power mocks the powerless, I cry objection sustained. But the defense's case crumbles further. Congressman Comer declared Trump's name was never mentioned. Yet depositions tell a different story. Flight logs tell a different story. Survivors tell a different story. The antithesis sharpens. The powerful insist there is no record, while the record itself screams otherwise. Survivors speak with trembling voices. Trump speaks with mockery. Who is credible under oath? Who do you believe? And so we reach the high drama cross-examination. Shift style, relentless, cutting. Counsel, Mr. Trump, yes or no, did you call the survivors hoaxes? Trump, It's a Democrat hoax. Yes or no? Thousands of pages were turned. Yes or no? I don't recall. Let the record reflect the witness refuses to answer directly. The evasion is itself an admission. In that silence, in that refusal, the truth emerges louder than words. And the indictment does not stop there. Consider the Venezuelan strike. 11 people, killed at sea, labeled gang members without evidence, their identities unreleased. No accountability, no transparency, only execution from afar. This is not justice, it is vigilantism cloaked in state power. Consider the grifts, the meme coins, the crypto tokens, the billion-dollar schemes that enriched insiders while ordinary Americans struggled. Consider the data center in Wyoming, consuming more electricity than every home in the state, while families see their bills soar. Each count adds weight to the case: negligence, exploitation, betrayal. So we pressed the rhythm home. He ridiculed survivors. He concealed files. He mocked allies. He lied to the people. He shirked duty. He betrayed trust. He mocked the very hands of others while refusing to account for his own. Now we turn to the jury, the American people. And here repetition drives the message. We the people demand truth. We the people demand accountability. We the people demand leaders who govern, not troll, who protect, not mock, who uphold the law, not defile it. The verdict? The rule of law stands taller than any one man. Justice is not a hoax. Victims are not hoaxes. Evidence is not a hoax. Democracy is not a hoax. The gavel falls. Guilty, not by partisan decree, but by the weight of testimony and the standard of truth. Guilty of contempt for survivors. Guilty of contempt for justice. Guilty of contempt for the Constitution itself. And so we end with a call to action. If you believe in the rule of law, silence is not an option. If you believe in democracy, cynicism is not a defense. And if you believe in justice, you must demand it, in courts and Congress and at the ballot box. Because history is the final jury. And the Constitution, weary but unyielding, speaks one last time. I was written for moments like this, to remind America that power is fleeting, but principle is eternal. That is the verdict. The case is closed. The rule of law stands.